realize we were landing so close to the action.
The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their tram.
Please mind the gaps. All of them.
Attention passenger. You are running 27.9 hours late for your tram. Please be mindful.
Multiple signs of habitation observed. Helpful tip. Agents are advised against touching states of questionable origin.
Lest you're bent on exploring, best we hoof it over to Matriarch's Mercy and we get that avid Bassar mentioned.
It's a complete part of your daily meals and of the plan. Designed for optimal nutritional extraction. They also taste accessible.
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please!
Stranger, the order bids you welcome, but also warning.
Leftover scrappers, wilted lettuce, spoiled don't eat yesterday's sandwich. Instead, enjoy Cultured Banquet, a 100% fabricated meal. The consummation of
Think they'll notice if we jump the queue?
Another refugee? Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations. Ah, I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger. You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through...
I remember this place before the war. Functioning tramiculars. Peaceful silence of the canyons.
I can't recall the last time this region was silent.
How long are we meant to stay here?
What's the order? I'm not a...
Law.
My
I haven't
soup,
seen this
some
many
people
folks
brew
crammed
it.
together since we called
Crackers.
libations night at the thruster.
Mathematically unnecessary.
Smelled
The
about the same,
meaning
too.
of apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as you. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere. Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment. Yes, I reckon I do have my ear to the grimy dirt floor of Matriarch's Mercy. I hear what common lay people are saying, and the wide array of bodily noises they make. Suppose I, more than any other member, I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail. Oh, dear. I got ahead of myself, didn't I? That's an occupational hazard around here. As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in overall quality of life. I am single-handedly making a difference here. with constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle. Never as many as I would like, perhaps, but my little congregation grows by the hour. Eventually, my unsophisticated layperson friend, the knowledge just seeps right in. Give it a few years and they'll even...
By the law. It's you.
The remaining parasite eggs were not...
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief humanity can do better.
All evidence to the contrary.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability? Yes, the presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, due to our need for compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge? Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse. What a grim thought. The notion of the Order filled with subversives like a mock... Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is...
What business is it of yours?
Let's not be unfriendly. The agent's only curious. Obviously, Victor's work has something to do with N-rays, but beyond that, I haven't a clue. More of that pesky Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay. Victor is... loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation. No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision...
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate? Thank you for proving my thesis statement.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the 8. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden... One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, I knew I could rely upon you. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you... Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile.
some way? Are you somehow... Zeranium Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors. Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? But we don't have any means of... This is Factor Metadier. Am I to understand you...
Yes, right over here. So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all interesting timing. May I see it then? The writ? Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away. Yes, the source of the explosion was unmistakably Zeranium. The recent attack may have originated from this facility. One of our transport pods filled with Zeranium was diverted toward... or more specifically at, though functionally correct, I assure you. The transport pods are fired into space, where they are. To date, no one has ever misused them for this purpose, despite the explosive nature of the material. Fortunately, we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow... seized control. No, it doesn't add up particularly well. Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay. I admit I'm to a reasonable...
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and flint.
Initiate Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at...
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
Emergency detoxification initiated. What's her name took over? Things have been a mite haywire.
Yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party. It's less what happened than who happened. Initiate Alva, that is. A low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. Her role was to launch transport pods of volatile Zeranium to collection points in space. Not at the outposts of our rivals. Those poor, short-sighted commercialists. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about. Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer doors. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse. I am so pleased a reliable party is actively engaged. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she is no longer a problem.
Now, this is important. Would you describe the miraculous glycerine as slavering when it attacked?
Of course she's hiding something. You think those two exemplars are just hell wrong? They're hardly prone to involuntary self-injury.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending? And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire. Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane. And who is that you brought with you? A friend. Another Earth Directorate agent, I see.
Is she talking about me?
Oh, my. That Earth Directorate support mech is a design classic. All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding. I expect few in the Order know of you, but, well, between launches I enjoyed serials, 2-bit dreadfuls, periodicals. I adore Zane and Buddy. Even for the longest time, I didn't realize your organization actually existed. But here you are, well-timed and, no doubt, eager to help. Yes, that was terrible. I feel awful. Though I didn't mean that to happen. They came at me, weapons drawn. You see, years ago, I attended an introductory course at the Physical Education Center. I earned top marks. I hate to speak poorly of management, but I assume she's acting as any functionary would, assigning blame to appear in control. Well, you know the type, surely. I've refused a few promotions over the years. Undemanding work provides me ample personal time for my...
No. Enjoying speculative fiction is not yet deemed a crime by Earth Directorate law. Premeditated murder and acts of terror are.
Dear me, I wish I knew. But... Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you. And I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of. All right, fair enough. Appreciate your help. May the plan favor us against long odds.
Investigator?
This unit is currently unavailable for meaningless interaction. Nice weather we have been having, or not having.
patrol's back, I hear. Don't see Auntie's being too dissuaded by them.
Our Earth Director. Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier.
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time. Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis. You suspect me somehow?
You've examined the launch records, yes? What did you find? I'd say they've obviously been altered, dear. Fancy that odor you detected. But listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my... But still, even the most junior scientist knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them. There should be ample time for regret later, dear. For now, I'll admit the armchair investigator in me wonders about Proctor Svoboda. Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. A uranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
I can speak to the coordinate override. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting...
I expect the uranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
I'll stay here and play for more time.
Alva's been here for how many years? I never noticed.
Always account for standard deviation.
Proctor Svoboda seeks retribution. This unit is capable of complying.
Yes. Suppose you'll do.
Not walking this off. Stand me back up.
Stranger's been in there a while now. Perhaps this conundrum is approaching a solution. May all your endeavors add to the equation.
Something about that Alva doesn't square. And she called me sad. I'm not sad. Just for the record.
Respecting one's elders is considered good manners in most colonies. Exceptions may be made for violent offenders.
Let me know when you need a distraction. I'm the one you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you. Got my last on the house.
Over here!
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic and... Well, again, I deeply appreciate your... Careful on your way out! May all your endeavors elicit expected results. May all your theories prove true.
Troublemaker approach.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
Come to, but I'm not ready. Give the word and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Fortifying.
Oh, hello, dear. Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the Order is. Always calculating something. But please.
Hold on now. We should really discuss what you found.
I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's...
Wait a bit. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate.
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you, dears, to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
Her possible involvement notwithstanding, you are far more capable than some back manufacturer.
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait.
Marisol's fine, thank you, dear. I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay, if there are any hints of truth to that. I find it severely at odds with Order tenets.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have... I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intention...
I'm afraid the two of you are forcing my hand here.
You give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Enemy near. Statistical chance of violence increasing.
You dealt with Alva, I understand. So very unfortunate, but sadly necessary. Oh, I practically forgot in all the excitement. We discovered Alva's secret workroom. It's down the path to the left outside, in the old toxic effluvium repository. I'm sure it's filled with incriminating details. You should check it out. I'm sure it's filled with incriminating details. You should check it out.
Freelancer, please report to your assigned area and do not interrupt current operations.
I do not believe I've observed you in these trenches before. You are aware this is a war zone. Correct.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Enthusiastically, alert. Hostile. Providing a host of health benefits.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Emergency protocols ready. Dispensing.
You've never affected me without subterfuge! Go to me, and I'll show you how a true acolyte fights!
Agent Ibarra, you failed to take your daily supplements 3 days in a row. Vitamins are a vital tool in aiding wound healing and achieving your long-term health goals.
We've talked about this, Val. Be polite airing folks' private health information in front of others.
If oral capsules are not your preferred delivery method, suppositories may be a viable alternative.
All right. I'll take the damn supplements. The normal ones. And maybe I'll examine your courtesy settings while I'm at it. That's gotta be the end rate range. I'm looking forward to having some.
Got a distraction for you. I'm back.
Never let a locked door stop us before. Let's look for another way in.
Warning. The percentage of biological fluids on the floor has crossed acceptable parameters. Please watch your step.
.36 cubed divided by the standard rate of fluid flow.
Prevention is the best cure.
I was unaware that Victor, that is, Archivist Clemens, requested aid. Architect's mercy, thank you. It is so much easier to be polite. Oh, dear Archivist Clemens has been so strange lately. So distant, so agitated. And not his normal What would he have weighing on his conscience? He's deeper in the facility, working, and with all those cultists gallivanting about, I don't fancy his odds. 3 days ago, the ring I've seen few firsthand, but that isn't because they've gone. Rather, I believe they have become visibility. Oh, there's no such thing as it's a shame the facility is in shambles. We've an N-ray scanner device that may render the cultists far easier for one to locate. If I'm still alive, the scanner is an optical device designed to detect electrical signals and the N-rays given off by all. It was stored nearby. But with the damage to the facility, I appreciate your aid.
detected.
One who welcomes obliteration.
Not friendly life form detected. Lockdown bypassed. The nearest sealed door should now be accessible to you, Commander.
You've opened the way forward. Very good work.
Engaging hostile.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal.
Standing by with life support. Protocols
Look at the sad little sprite. It is corrugated and that's okay.
You, friend of friends, are a greater ally than any number of fellow scientists. I hardly believe my eyes. I didn't think I would be leaving this room with all of my innards. I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, ingenious device. If I'd had it, I may have evaded being trapped in that victory. Damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife that he would be untouched by the ensuing pandemonium. Yes, well, I have some spare resources I intended to use in an experiment. Take them and anything else you might want. Nothing to worry about here. Nothing to worry about with me. All is well.
Cannot believe this. How many times must I say only death lies ahead? Observe. You have been personified. The time for that is over. Please.
Not walking this off. Stand me back up.
I never wanted this situation to escalate like this. You must understand. But now, all that I wanted is cast to the wind. There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must both die. The time for talk ends.
Now's not really the time for a chat. You need something?
My fellow Loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
It appears Seer Wiley has committed an act of unforeseen betrayal. Immediate intervention at the monastery is advised.
Got a bad feel about this line, huh?
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to Helios? Welcome! Have you come to bask in the Order's knowledge?
Grand Agent! Oh, thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. There's been a rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My Seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift. No, I've known Landon for years. You must be mistaken. If what you say is true, that is damning evidence indeed. But why would he do it? A lie? That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing? I can't discuss this right now. The monastery. Peace talks. Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did representatives of Auntie's Choice and the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration? It's an unprecedented opportunity to short... I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that. But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't all... No? How grand! Then, once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. Go forth as was determined, and...
Have you beheld
It's
that
this bad down here?
the monastery?
Can't imagine what the situation's like upstairs.
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our provider.
Void it all. Hey! Roger always said he wanted his body donated to the Order if it'd help advance the plan. But I'm sure this wasn't to be helpful.
Seer Wiley said I wasn't on his... He must have predicted I wouldn't fight back. I don't understand. Where's the abbot? Why isn't he doing something?
simpletons within it.
Reckon the Order teaches this flair for the dramatic to all their seniors? Or is he a special
The wise
case?
among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst, setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen.
Dispensing.
Immediate demise.
Look at that junction box. Bet our N-ray scanner could be useful here.
Found another.
You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a friend.
Wire.
Tracking.
Architect's perspiring brow, if you try to cite the fourth pillar to me one more time. Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populist. Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist. I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then.
You're in luck. I just finished my third reread of it. When we're finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer. But do take care with it, especially around the bath. We lose more good books that way.
Our lives are predestined.
Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war...
But what if widespread suffering is all...
Then its causes should be observed.
Tell that to the Protectorate.
We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
I need the book, only real numbers.
And I require archivism. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing. Much appreciated.
Enthusiastically.
We'll be 2 minutes from. Sorry, don't get ready yet.
This ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got. It sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just be a novice.
The unknown variable!
I just ask you folks to remember that there's more than books out there than
Eliminate the cover!
That co-native planetary fauna was well adapted.
This the abbot's room? Yeah, Monk, our friend's sure not short on amenities.
And whom do we blame when a student fails? The stalwart agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
All right, what's the call, Commander? The Seer's already proven willing to kill for his cause. I think these folks aren't long for this world if we don't help.
Current priority, stopping Agent DeVries. Secondary priority, preventing the Seer from assisting Agent DeVries. Acknowledged. Updating priorities.
Seer was right about one thing. We wouldn't be very good Earth Directorate agents if we just left them to die.
There's high probability. Wiley trapped us here. He lets in.
Arrows indicate this safe is of some consequence. Completing the puzzle mentioned by the Seer Wiley may open it. This contraption appears to have no greater purpose than to waste your time, Commander.
On your command.
Nobody around. Over here. Hold him ahead. Hey, got a situation for you.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs. Promoting.
Okay. A bit slow moving, but it's something. No, I haven't encountered this much of a waste of time since I tried programming Val to understand sarcasm.
See? Didn't I tell you our friends would be back? Hurry! Disable the court press machine!
That was the right call, but we've no time left to waste.
Yeah. Atypical apple. Got eyes on some no-good. What in the where? Take the charge. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Providing a host. to us. Fortified.
Taking cover. I'm seeing unfriendly source. Got a distraction for you. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Standing by. Light alert.
Lay your oculars on this valve. Don't the sight of the universe just fill your processor with wonderment?
Now simulating wonderment. Ooh. Ah.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So Clemen's killer arrives. So much of our plan ruined because of your meddling. Victor's explosives would have minimized casualties on both sides. You may have bested my peer, but he was never my equal anyway, and neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you. You seem confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality of your failure. Saving the hostages delayed you just long enough. I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station security protocols, giving Augustine control over its automechanicals. She has everything. I predicted you'd say that.
Engaging.
Riddle me with bullets when you like. It's rejuvenation. You'll never.
Your command.
Locked and loaded. Just get the signal.
Compounding my pugnacity.
Just shoot in the thin air.
Help me out!
You are a throwaway factor at best.
Re-engaging.
Replenishing mechanism.
Nobody around.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander.
Just stay with me.
Ain't nothing there. I'm at it.
I couldn't hit the broad.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of... Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. I'm much obliged for your tireless work. However, without Archivist Clemens and his explosives at our though the codes will allow me control of the automechs on the station, yet we must act unflinchingly.
The peace talks are imminent, Commander. Please return to the incognito when you are ready to depart.
Agent, over here. I assume you had a chance to speak with Landon. That is, Seer Wiley. I appreciate the sentiment, but there is now the truth is, I held Wiley back. If I had not thwarted his ambitions... No. Those hypotheticals are best considered in... Yes. Better to focus on our gains than our losses. My colleague's survival is something worth... I won't keep you. Thank you. I had intended to offer you access to one of our experimental weapons, but it seems you already helped yourself to it. You always do seem a step ahead. May all your future endeavors proceed in accordance to the plan.
I don't know what you're complaining about. We emerged totally unscathed.
I'd estimate I'm 43.11% gauge.
At least it was a clean dissection. Roger would appreciate that, I think.
So awful what happened to those people.
So many dead. Places falling apart.
Think they made the statue big enough? Best we start discussing strategy.
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
We can't let DeVries catch us on the back foot again. We need a plan. Bullet could solve a lot of problems. Provided we can reach DeVries before she enacts her plan to kill the delegates. Not to mention paying her back for the lives she's already taken.
Records indicate Greater Tranquility is a derelict station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised, in the absence of Victor, status deceased, and due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages, DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly deploy them against you, Commander. This unit is proficient in multiple forms of... Additionally, per the Earth Directorate Manual, when lacking equivalent combat...
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of her own Phantoms? Good. Would have been a shame if DeVries was the reason for...
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station.